Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I got something a little bit different. Behind me is an old tertiary channel and we're gonna be working it today. I came here about like 2-3 weeks ago and I found this where you can see all these round river rock, and this is a good sign where an old river was. So what we're gonna do is bring our pickaxe over here. We're gonna break all this hard pack. Like, look at this. There could be some good gold in there. And I'm not sure which direction the old river went, but this is from the old river. So are all these big boulders. I don't know if you notice over there, and there's another one. Those are from the old river. And I could only imagine if you get to the right side of this rock, if you get a nice nugget or something, just because when this was the old river, imagine all the gold it's filtering. So we did do some test pans the last time we were here, but this stuff is so hard to get through. So what we're gonna do is bring our pickaxe and try to get through that. Let's do that. All right, so the first goal is gonna be to remove all this soil on the bottom and possibly take off this top layer and move that down. So then when we break this rock, we're only dealing with what we've taken out of the hill. Alright, let's move my stuff aside so it doesn't get buried. Let's take that top layer off first. Alright, we basically got this much material off the top layer and we're starting to hit river gravel. So that's from the old river. And what we're gonna do is push all this down, make us a little platform we can stand on and break this down. And hopefully there's some good gold we can break out of that hard packed. It's packed pretty hard in there. We're gonna do some tests on different levels and see where more gold is, because there's different layers of the river. Like this stuff is almost like clay that's kind of broke. You kind of have to really break to get to the gold. There's some levels of sand, and I believe you want the bigger rock gravel, like where there's a big rock like this, we want that. That's where more of the bigger pieces of gold get stuck, like in a normal river. So we'll just keep trying and see where we find more gold. We're gonna fill this bucket up, and then what we're gonna do, go down to the river and wash it and classify it and see if we don't find some gold out of there. Alright, let's break that gravels down and see what we can get down. Oh yeah, that looks promising right there. We can get that into a bucket. There's some big rocks like this. We can move it to the side. Those things are heavy. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's nice. Alright, we got our one bucket with the material from that old riverbed, and this is going to be our bucket with water and our classifier. So we're going to go over here where I can stand, and what we're going to do is classify it slowly, just because this stuff was pretty packed in and there's a lot of clumps in here, and I really want to wash it really well and see if we can't find some gold in there. It might not be a lot, it could be a lot, we don't know. That gold's probably not been touched in a long time, so we'll see. Looks like there's a bunch of firemen over there coming over here. They're doing some kind of training, so hopefully I'm not in their way. I'm not sure what they're doing, but
time-lapse?
no, just recording videos. Alright, so we got our first bit classified, and look at that. There's got to be some good gold in there. Let's get that water drained out. Alright. Alright, so what I did is I got a bucket, fill it with water, and put some water in here so I'm not in the way of these guys over here doing training exercise. So I could pan away from the river, because where I was gonna pan, they were getting into the water. So we're gonna see if there isn't any gold inside this old tertiary river. So see what kind of gold we could find. We found our first piece of decent sized gold other than micro flower gold. So it's not that big, but for what we've been finding, we're on the right track for bigger gold. So maybe if we keep working at that hill, we might find a nugget or something. So let's keep going. Alright, so this top layer, I only found little bits of flower gold and one decent piece. So I think what our goal is to move all this out of the way and try to get into a lower layer. You can see there's kind of layers, different places where you could tell where the flood happened. So we're gonna try to get down to the lower stuff where there's maybe get down around this piece of rock. So let's see if we can do that. All right, here's our second bucket. We're gonna go clean this out. Our first one, we only found one decent piece, which means we're on the right track. But our second bucket, we're gonna clean it out and see what kind of gold we get in that. All right, guys, so we dug over here. It's a lot of work for a little bit of gold. Honestly, you could find way more crevicing or just looking around near the riverbed. It was a lot of work to find that little amount of gold, so it's honestly not worth it. We're gonna go ahead, maybe make some shorts and do some other stuff, but thank you for watching today's video. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and see you guys in the next one.